Hello, welcome back to Tortoise Ridge. Today I decided to try my hand at making a sourdough starter. My sister, she wanted to start a sourdough starter, and I've always wanted to try it, but I've kind of been too afraid, so I figure, okay, what's it gonna hurt? And then so I watched a bunch of videos, and some people go and measure with the scale. I couldn't find my scale, so I figured, okay, we're going to do equal parts of water, equal parts of flour. And my sister was looking at the flours, and she found an Encron flour that's supposed to be all natural, and because she had heard that like the flour that we have is, been enriched, which means they took out the good part, added a bunch of, additives and stuff that probably aren't that good for you. So what I'm doing to test it is I'm just taking some flour from Trader Joe's, their brand of flour, and I'm just going to do equal parts of flour to water. So my measurements is a quarter cup of water and a quarter cup of the flour. So I'll show you what it looks like. And then I decided, because some people name their, sourdough. So our sourdough is going to be named Phoenix. So we'll see if Phoenix rises or not. But I will show you. And here's Phoenix. And it's January 27th, 2026. And so I'm just going to take you on this journey. So we will see you tomorrow to see what Phoenix does. See if she does anything. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Tortoise Ridge. So today is day 2 of my sourdough starter. And I wanted to show you what that looks like. I did notice some separation. But, this is my experiment, so I'm just going to take you along the journey and show you day by day. Make it quick. Sorry about that. So this is the day 2 of the sourdough starter. I don't know if you can see the separation. You can see that, how the water and everything's separated. But yeah, that's the day 2 of my sourdough starter. And I'm having to move around because I'm being chased by my tortoise. So see, he's chasing Mama around. He's trying to come after my feet. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this morning before I go to work. So we will catch you on day 3. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Tortoise Ridge. So today we are checking on Phoenix, our sourdough starter, and Phoenix didn't make it. Phoenix got moldy. So I will show you what Phoenix looks like. See, Phoenix got some moldy, and she's not happy. So I talked to one of my friends who is like, she knows sourdough starter. And she had said that she thought that the thing that I might have done wrong was there might have been, I didn't clean the jar well enough, or I had it in too warm of a place, which created bacteria. So I'm going to get some more flour, and I'm going to do spring water, because she also had stated that I might have too much chlorine in the tap water, since I just use tap water. So I'm going to do a whole wheat flour, and I'm going to use a spring water, and I'm going to make sure that the jars are like as clean as I can get them. So we're going to do a Phoenix number 2 and see how that works. But I'm not mad at this experiment. I just, this is, if you don't fail, then you don't learn. So I would rather fail and be able to learn and do it right the next time than to have had it gone right for the first, however long, and then end up failing at the end. So I'm proud of myself for starting this, and I also am looking forward to this journey. So and I'm going to go to the store, but I will put this out there so that you guys can see, what happened, where, I possibly went wrong. And if any of you out there have done sourdough starters and have had this happen, put in the comments, what went wrong with your sourdough starter. But I will go and see you on the next one.